Now, let us talk about questioners. Questioners are generally down to help you out, but you have to convince them first that the task is actually useful, sensible, and important. A questioner will never do something just because a boss told them to, or just because a company has done it that way for 20 years. They want to know the deep reason behind the process, whether it makes sense, and if it is still relevant. While questioners can sometimes be perceived as difficult or annoying to deal with, if you handle them correctly, their constant questioning is liquid gold for an organization. Questioners are always hunting for a better, smarter, and faster way to do things. Unfortunately, closed-minded bosses often misinterpret a questioner's natural curiosity as disrespect, rebellion, or bad teamwork. Third takeaway, let us break down obligers and rebels. Do you constantly put everyone else's priorities ahead of your own? Are you the type of person who will work overtime without hesitation, but feels an overwhelming amount of guilt if you ever have to ask for time off or say no to a friend? If that sounds like you, that is classic obliger behavior. You effortlessly crush outer expectations, but you constantly struggle with inner ones. This is why obligers find it super hard to stick to a personal workout routine, finish an online course, or accomplish any personal habit that relies purely on internal drive. Here is a mind-blowing fact. Obligers actually make up the largest percentage of the human population. And when you think about it, that makes total sense. If the entire world was full of questioners and rebels, society would crumble into absolute chaos in 5 minutes. Because obligers naturally fulfill outer expectations, they keep society orderly, safe, and functioning smoothly. The author gives an incredible life hack for obligers. Since an obliger struggles to meet inner expectations, all you have to do is turn your inner goal into an outer expectation. For example, if you live alone and your apartment is an absolute mess, trying to clean it just for yourself might feel impossible. But if you tell yourself that a friend is coming over, or if you actually invite someone over for dinner, boom! You suddenly have a strong outer expectation and you will clean the entire apartment in 10 minutes flat. Finally, we have the rebels. Rebels make up the smallest group of all four tendencies, and they prioritize freedom above all else. Rebels are definitely not lazy, contrary to what some people think. They do not fail to meet expectations because they lack energy. They just get deeply annoyed whenever people try to boss them around or tell them what to do. A rebel will work ridiculously hard as long as they feel like it was 100% their own personal choice to do so. In the real world and at work, rebels face plenty of friction. But if you want to get incredible results out of a rebel, the secret is simple. Provide them with clear information. Explain the potential consequences. And then step back and give them the absolute freedom to make their own decision. Rebels love a good challenge, and their favorite thing in the world is proving other people wrong. You can low-key use this psychological quirk to your advantage when dealing with a rebel. For instance, if you want a rebel friend to quit a bad habit like smoking, do not command them to stop. Instead, casually say, "There is no way you could ever quit smoking." Hearing that will trigger their inner rebel, light a fire under them, and push them to quit just to prove you dead wrong. To wrap things up, understanding these four tendencies will completely transform how you navigate relationships, handle work, and achieve your personal goals. None of these types are superior to the rest. Every single one has its own strengths and weaknesses. The secret to winning in life is understanding how your mind works and adapting your communication so you can thrive alongside everyone else. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment down below, sharing what major lesson you learned from this breakdown, and let me know what book you want me to review in the next video. I am signing off for now. Do not forget to hit subscribe and join the family on Obah India. Bye-bye. If you are dealing with a questioner, You need to give them a solid, logical reason for why a task is necessary. They do not care about authority, they care about purpose, efficiency, and logic. If you are dealing with an obliger, you need to create external accountability for them. They care deeply about teamwork, duty, and not letting other people down. If you are dealing with a rebel, you need to give them total freedom and let them make their own decisions. They value autonomy and independence above everything else. To be super clear, no single tendency is better or worse than the others. Every type comes with its own unique superpowers and its own specific flaws. If you want to be successful in life and business, you need to learn how each type operates so you can communicate like an absolute master. Second takeaway, let us examine upholders and questioners up close. At first glance, upholders might look like total overachievers who have their entire lives figured out. They are super reliable, highly productive, and top-tier performers. Because they easily handle both outer and inner expectations, they naturally love organised daily schedules, detailed to-do lists, and having a perfectly clear understanding of what is required of them. It is no surprise that upholders come across as hyper-disciplined individuals. However, upholders have a major dark side. Because they respect rules so much, they might blindly follow instructions or outdated policies off a cliff without stopping to think if those rules are actually stupid or misleading. On top of that, upholders really struggle when plans change unexpectedly because they crave structure. In a school or workplace environment, upholders usually maintain great relationships with bosses and colleagues because they are naturally reliable and perform well under direction. If you are managing an upholder, simply give them explicit guidelines. Once the guidelines are set, they will execute independently without you needing to micromanage them at all. On the flip side, upholders get extremely frustrated or angry when other people fail to meet expectations. This rigid mindset is often the main source of drama and arguments between upholders and everyone else. Finding the real key to genuine happiness all starts with getting completely honest with yourself. You have to know exactly who you are, recognize your ultimate strengths, and accept your low-key flaws. When you master your own internal vibe, adapting to the crazy world and the people around you becomes 10 times easier. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Amalia, and welcome to Obah India. Today, we are diving deep into the absolute gem of a book called The Four Tendencies, written by the amazing Gretchen Rubin. Before we jump into all the juicy details, if you want to support this channel so we can keep dropping these high-value breakdowns, it is ridiculously easy. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button right now and smash the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Your support means the world to us, and it helps us stay consistent so we can keep leveling up together on Obah India. This book is all about mastering human nature and understanding the people around you by breaking them down into 4 distinct personality tendencies. Think about it. Whenever life throws an expectation at you, whether that expectation comes from the outside world or deep inside your own head, every single person responds in a totally different way. Some people find it super easy to follow outer expectations like workplace rules, societal norms, or orders from a boss, but they completely struggle when it comes to inner expectations like motivating themselves to hit the gym at 6 in the morning or eating healthy. Then you have another type of person who literally questions everything and asks why every single time someone asks them to do a task. Different personality types need completely different strategies. Once you figure out your own personal tendency and learn how to spot the tendencies of others, your entire communication game changes and reaching agreements becomes effortless. I have broken down the biggest takeaways from this book into 3 major sections that will change how you view human behavior forever. First takeaway, let us break down the 4 core human tendencies. One day, the author Gretchen Rubin was having lunch with a friend, and a super casual conversation turned into an absolute light bulb moment. Her friend was talking about how, back in high school and college, she used to be super active in the running club and ran all the time. But now that she was an adult working a full-time job, she just could not find the time to run anymore. She said the classic phrase, "I just do not have time." Real talk, that line sounds familiar to pretty much everyone alive. It is the number one excuse we all use when we fail to accomplish our goals. But Gretchen realised it was not actually a time problem. It was an expectation problem. If you truly want to upgrade your life and change your habits, you have to understand the 4 main tendencies. It all comes down to how you respond to 2 specific types of expectations that you face every single day. First, you have outer expectations, which come from your job, your school, your family, or society in general. Second, you have inner expectations, which are the personal standards, goals, and promises that you set for yourself. Here are the 4 distinct types. Number 1, the upholders. These people are absolute main character energy when it comes to execution. They are amazingly good at fulfilling both outer expectations and inner expectations without sweating it. Number 2, the questioners. This type can easily meet their own inner expectations, but they struggle big time with outer expectations because they constantly question why they should do something in the first place. Number 3, the obligers. This group is ridiculously good at fulfilling outer expectations for other people, but they constantly struggle and fail when the expectation comes from within themselves. Number 4, the rebels. This type rejects almost everything. They struggle to meet outer expectations and inner expectations alike because they hate feeling controlled. Before we dive deeper into each one, here is a super important disclaimer. The goal of these 4 tendencies is not to place you in a rigid box or label you forever. The real purpose here is self-awareness. When you understand your core baseline, you can build custom strategies that allow you to unlock your full potential and get whatever you want out of life. We interact with different types of people every single day, and knowing these tendencies helps you handle every personality type like a pro. If you are dealing with an upholder, you need to give them crystal clear instructions on what needs to be done. Once they know the plan, leave them alone because they value independence, structure, and high-quality results.